The figure is made up of a rectangle and a semicircle. The area of the rectangle is 128 square centimeter. What is the perimeter of the semicircle? Looking at this figure, some of you all might be wondering, if the rectangle is 128 square centimeter, do I need to do guess and check to find the length and the breadth? Actually, there is a much better way to figure out the dimensions. If this entire area is 128, what about half of it? If we divide this down the line, will we get 2 squares? So you think about it. Let's draw the line down somewhat in the middle. Okay. If this is the radius over here, then definitely this must also be the radius. And so will this be, because this entire thing is the diameter. So if I cut it in the middle, which is the center of the circle, this is the radius, this is also the radius, which means they are the same length. Therefore, if I were to cut this rectangle down over here, I will get 2 equal squares. Hence, this entire area will just be 128 square centimeter divided by 2, which is 64. So let me write it down. Okay, let me erase this first. Area of half the rectangle, which is the square, will be 128 square centimeter divided by 2, and that will be 64 square centimeter. Okay. Next step, let's figure out what is the dimension here, which is the radius. Next, we can do radius of semicircle. What is the radius? This times this will give you 64. Alright, so we know that it must be 8 cm, because 8 times 8 will give you 64. So we know this is 8. Let me do over here. This is 8 cm. So from here, are we able to figure out the perimeter of the circumference? Yeah, so we just need to figure out half the circumference plus the diameter, which is 16. So we can go straight to the answer actually. Perimeter of the semicircle. The perimeter is actually again half of the circumference of the circle. It's half times pi times the diameter, which is 16 cm, plus this length over here, which is 16 also. Again, we do not need the bracket, but I just bracket this thing to partition it for you so that you can see very clearly that this is the circumference of a full circle, and then I multiply it by half, or you can divide it by 2 to get half the circumference. So the answer is 41.12 centimeter.